What's up, family? Welcome back to another video.
Yes.
And this is another episode of Shane and LIANA Debates.
Yep.
As you guys know,
I'm always right. No, I'm just joking.
and I'm always wrong. That's what they set out for us. The man is always wrong, and the woman is always right. So guys, as you guys know, in previous video, we decided that we're going to share our marriage deeply with you guys. Trying to help you guys, to show you guys a topic that we don't agree on, and we try to talk about it and fix it on camera.
Right.
You know? A few years ago, trust me, we wouldn't be doing this. We would be fighting, going crazy at each other. But a big part of life is you have to grow, you got to evolve, and you got to learn your partner got to learn you. And you guys have to come to common ground, because it don't make sense to throw out your entire relationship over a debate or over a misunderstanding,
right,
or simple minor stuff, you know? So imagine you have a beautiful relationship, and because you guys can't agree on certain things, you guys choose to just end the relationship. That's just immature and pointless. So today,
which a lot of people do in the relationship.
Absolutely.
Due to that, and it sucks.
And what's our advice would you give to those people?
It takes a lot of self-work, to be honest, man, because people could really, really piss you off where you just at a cutting point. Like, you know what? I'm not going to feel this ever again. I'm not going to go through this. So, I don't want to be two-faced either, but someone could really piss you off.
But I don't think a person's opinion, or a person's belief, or a person not agreeing with you should piss you off that much.
That's your
That's where
opinion.
self-growth comes in. Like, yo, I have to find myself, and you know what? I'm not going to let you bother me to get me that piss over you not believing what I believe.
Yeah, but it goes further than that, because, like, let's just say, like, you don't believe that you should ever take your daughter back, and then your wife,
now. Come on.
and then your wife believes that you should take your daughter back, but you telling your wife, like, I would never see my daughter in that type of situation. I'm never gonna take my daughter bath. I don't want to see her naked. I don't want to clean her private parts. I'm not doing that. And your wife believes that it's okay.
Right.
You see, it goes further, because a lot of opinions and beliefs go with respect for that person's culture, the way they think.
Yeah.
So when someone is just totally like, oh well, that's how you feel and I feel this way, and they're not bending for you, but then they claim they love you and want to be in a relationship with you, it kind of could piss you off.
Right.
You know what I mean? A little bit.
I understand, yes.
So it just really all depends on the situation. Certain circumstances, like I say, it's really serious to people, and they're not gonna bend. Some people are cool, like, all right, you don't agree, I don't agree. Who gives a damn?
Right, exactly. Like, you have to really come to finding yourself and understand that, listen, is it really worth breaking up over this minor problem right now?
What if it's worth, though?
It's never worth it. If it's not making you lose sleep at night, if you guys could have avoided talking about it, right? And then if you guys haven't talked about it, you guys have been happy.
Right.
Then it's like, just forget it. Because if I never brought this topic up, we would have been happy. But because I brought this topic up, no, we're fighting.
Right.
That's just immature. I think you have to find ways, though, to come to common ground.
That's
Not all the time where you're going to feel like, yo, it's my way or the highway. That's bullshit. That's just immature. That's a person who don't want to bend. And when it comes to relationships, you have to bend for each other to have a healthy relationship, especially when you think about having kids.
Yeah,
you know?
Especially that. And even before you have kids, you got to make sure you guys have certain morals, and you guys want to raise your kids these ways, and you guys' goals are matching. And
hey, okay?
Yeah, okay? And you guys both want to, you know, make it in life, or you're just comfortable being there. Listen, just dealing with a person personally is really, really hard. It's hard to just deal with people, period. You know, even when you have your own kids, they have their own minds. No matter how much you can mold your kid, eventually your kid will grow up and have their own mind.
Right.
And do their things their way. But I can't say that it's not worth walking away from, and I can't say it is worth walking away from.
I say it's not. Because what are you going to do? You're going to meet somebody that's one of those same beliefs, or you don't agree with them on a certain area. You're going to keep walking away, keep running away. No, you stay there and fix the problem, come to common grounds. You teach each other to treat each other.
Yeah,
I teach you how to treat me, you teach me how to treat you. We learn and we compromise. But if you're just gonna run every time there's a opinion or something you don't agree with, or something I feel like, yo, I feel hurt, not hurt, but I feel like this person I respect him right now, let me go move on to the next person. Then the same thing happen in different areas, you go move on to the next person. It become a cycle.
No, but
that's not the way you want to live your life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But you remember that I don't know if it was an article, it was something we read, that the lady left her husband because he wouldn't water the, what he wouldn't do?
He wouldn't buy the correct cat food.
He would never buy the correct cat food.
Dog food, I think.
Yeah, dog food. And they were together for years. They were older people, probably like in their 60s, I don't know. And
because he was being spiteful. Because even after she told him the correct one to buy, he determined continuously not buying the correct one. He wasn't bending at all. He wasn't bending for her, not one bit.
Right, and that's the most simplest, you see what I mean? That's the most simplest freaking reason it could be. You're not buying my dog the food that I want to buy him. When she could have just said, you know what, I'm never sending him to the store again, and I'll buy my dog my own food.
Yeah, but like she said in the article, she came to work late, and he came to work before her, and he was supposed to feed the dog. There's nothing wrong that she asked for him to buy the correct dog food. He was being spiteful or stubborn that he's not buying the one she wants. Or you being lazy, you don't want to go to a different store to check for it, and that's when it comes down to marriage. Something you have to really bend. Sometimes you might not want to do it, but for the sake of a relationship, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Just to make my relationship healthy, guess what? I have to go to 20 stores tonight. I'm going. Because trust me, to come back home and fight over those petty stuff, it's really not worth it, man. Save the time. Learn from me, man. Back in them days, I was stubborn. I ain't doing nothing. But I have to learn to realize that once you get into a relationship, once you get into marriage, it's not just you. It's us, you know. You got to think for your partner. You got to think for your kids, if you have kids. And it's not about you no more. That's what you got to understand. You can't up and leave like, I don't want to do that. No, you got to make sure everybody in the household is happy. And sometimes as a man, it's your job to make everybody happy in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But to dive into the topic today, we don't agree right now. And we are ready to beat each other up. Because we don't agree right now. You know? Tell them, baby. Talk to them.
So, I really don't... so, basically, I took my son's pacifier away at 6 months. And it was away for like 1 week. And then my husband was like, alright, well, I think we should give it back to him because I feel like he's crying for it or whatever. He's crying more than what he used to. And I'm like, yeah, because with habit, you know, you miss something, but then eventually you get over it.
Right.
So give it like 2 weeks. Versus that when he had the pacifier for like a year or two and then taking it away, I feel like it's more traumatizing. At least right now he can really forget about it.
Right.
Right? When you're younger and let's just say he's a couple months, you pierce his ears, the next day he's rolling around on his ears. Versus if he does his ears when he's 10, he don't even want to touch them and they hurt him for like the whole month. You know, so I feel like, let's just take the pacifier away. He said no. I'm like, alright, fine, so I'll give him the pacifier. But you're going to deal with that later on in the future. What do you feel?
So, yeah, we don't agree about this situation right now. Because, like she said, she took the pacifier away from baby Shane. And as you guys know, baby Shane is a chill baby. He don't really cry. He go with the flow of life. You know, you take him a bath, you don't cry, you relax, he's chill. So she took the pacifier away, aka Bobo. That's what we call Bobo, guys. So she took the pacifier away from him, and it's constantly crying. Everything is a cry. Wake up in the nighttime, I'm feeding him because I wake up to feed him in the nighttime. So when I wake up to feed him in the nighttime, it's constantly screaming. Before, when he wake up,
not screaming.
Mo, he's really on top of his lungs, man. Come on, you know that. He was going loud. So he's crying in the middle of the night when I wake up to feed him. Before, I would just have the pacifier in his mouth while I make his bottle because I don't want him to wake my wife up. But now, because there's no pacifier, he's screaming. Imagine Jumbo, you sleep, your baby screaming and he's just not stopping until the bottle is made. So I come to the conclusion I think it's best that we give him back his pacifier and we can take it away when he turns 1 or maybe 10 months. And that's my conclusion about it. And she want to take it away right now at 6 months. And I was not ready to deal with that, you know what I'm saying? But I compromise though. I compromise because instead of saying 2 years old or whatever, I said 10 months. And not only that, I make it a democratic situation where actually I ask everybody in the household. Like, I make people vote on it. Like, what do you think? Do you think we should take the bubble away? We ask Jaheim, we ask Scarlett, we ask London, we even ask Loyal. We even ask Papa himself. And the majority of the vote, they vote that he should still use his bobo. And that's what we come down to. But my baby's not happy with that.
I mean, at this point, I don't really mind anymore. At first, I wasn't happy with it. Now I'm just used to it because we give it back to him. But I take away everything young. I don't build habit in my kids. I don't like my kids with bottles. You know, this is the way I parent.
Right.
Certain age, 10 months, bottle gets taken away. You start drinking through sippy cups. You start growing up. I'm not going to have my son with a bottle at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. Absolutely not doing that. I did the same thing with Scarlett. 10 months, everything was taken away. Her bobo, I took it away. It was hard. I took London's bobo away the latest.
Because that was your first child, so you learned with London.
Yeah.
Which
I
I
took
know.
her bobo away. She was almost 3.
Which I know might be a problem, taking away baby Shane pacifier when he was a little older. But I say 10 months. Because if you Google it, the doctor recommend taking the bobo, start taking the bobo away around 18 months. So I say 10 months we should actually take it away, which I think it's okay. You know? But 6 months is a good start though, but it was getting a little too crazy that I'm not used to that excessive time that I feel like it was.
He was cranky because he didn't have his bobo, but eventually we was already 1 week in. That following week he would have been used to it.
No, I was 1 week going back to basic of not getting sleep again.
No, it wasn't that bad, but he was a little cranky. And, you know, he said he wanted the bowl back, so, alright, fine, just give him the bowl back. But yeah, guys, I like to take away everything really soon and early. Maybe some of you guys might not agree with me, that's fine, but take away everything early, man. Even the Pampers, everything.
Yeah.
You have to. Because if you don't, trust me, that habit, they're not going to know what to do.
Yeah, but you know, it's a transition for everything. Transition, when you take the pacifier away, you have to deal with that transition phase. You have to deal with transition after you take the Pampers away. Deal with that peeing on the bed phase. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to be ready to deal with that. If you're not ready, I'll say let's do it when you're ready.
I think that's the hardest part in parenting, if you ask me.
Right.
The transitions. When I took London's pamper away, she never peed on the bed. But she was scared to use the bathroom. She didn't like the toilet. So she wouldn't do number 2, so her stomach would be backed up. I would have to put medicine in her butt.
Yeah, I remember.
And press on it, and everything would come out.
She screamed when she came to the bathroom.
She didn't like it. Scarlett, oh my God, to take her pamper away was the worst experience. Like, she was just like, she didn't care for it.
Right.
It just didn't register with her at all. She did not care. Now dealing with him, who knows? Because you have to teach him to use the bathroom and aim and all that stuff. Because I don't know where he's going to aim to.
Listen, my
you got to get him a little potty.
My son got it. He's a big boy.
What happened to you?
You see, he's quiet now. Trust me, guys. If we didn't give him back his pacifier, we couldn't even be able to do this video right now. I'll be honest. He would have been screaming. And then the screaming gonna lead to you spoiling him because you have to keep picking him up. And picking up baby every minute gonna spoil him, and that's all they're gonna use to him. Like, you can't even put him down because he's gonna be screaming. Nobody's gonna wanna watch him because the moment you put him down, he's gonna be screaming. So I didn't want to create a habit of spoiling him. So I'm like, for now, let him keep his pacifier, and a few months we take it away. And we'll come to common grounds with that, guys. So we didn't fight, we didn't argue, we disagreed to agree. We bend for each other, because instead of us saying, you know what, take it away at 2 months or 18 months, like what I research and they say, I say 10 months, and that's just what, 3 more months.
You say that now, but when he's screaming at 10 months,
nah, I'm ready.
You're gonna be like, no.
Because that's part of compromising. Even if I have to go through it, I have to go through it. But that's it, guys. I love our relationship. I'm so proud of us because, guys, this is really my first serious relationship, literally.
Right.
And it was a learning phase for both of us.
Yes.
We have to learn to actually not think selfish and understand that it's not me, it's not you, it's us. You gotta think for us. And that was one of the hardest phases. And you have to put yourself in your partner's shoes to try to see where they're coming from, try to understand them so that you don't disrespect them in any form or shape. And I don't know, I'm just happy and proud of where we're at, because it used to be like even simple conversation we don't agree to would become like an argument, and we just couldn't get along in certain aspect, you know. But now I can talk about anything, you know. Whether we agree or not, we can talk about it and we can come to common grounds. And if we don't, we'll sleep on it and try again tomorrow.
I kind of feel like it took Shane a longer time to be unselfish, because I feel like he was really selfish. You know?
I could agree to that, man.
And I feel like me having my kids early in age, it kind of let go of that selfishness a lot. Really a lot. I swear to God, it helped me a lot. Because when I was younger, I was selfish. When I had London, I had to learn to share. I had to learn to understand her. I had to learn that it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't. I couldn't just chase my dreams. I had to put certain things on pause in life. So it helped me to really, really, I guess, be ready for this relationship, right?
That's right.
It really, really helped me out a lot. And,
that's right, man.
You know how they say men take longer to mature? I think he was mature, but it took him more to develop that part as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I don't think it took longer. What it was is that you don't understand me.
Right.
Being a man of, what can I say? You're a man, but you're not that man. You can't provide for your family.
Okay.
So it's like I have to be a go-getter. I have to leave everybody to do what I have to do. So I have to be selfish for the sake of my family. And that's what she didn't understand. But no, it actually worked. She understand it and realized that no, I can slow it down, because I actually know you see the bigger picture of what I was doing. So even though during those times when I was grinding, it seemed selfish, but I have a bigger vision behind it. And that was the goal. So it's part of understanding your partner. So I don't say selfish, because if I was selfish, probably I wouldn't be here.
No,
wouldn't make it, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely agree with that part on his working aspect. Maybe I didn't understand that too much, but you had deeper selfish ways.
Right.
Where it wasn't just about working. It was deeper than that. And I feel like with age, it just vanished. I don't know.
Man.
Just vanishes. Things really vanish. Like, you get over yourself after some time,
You
right?
grow up, you know?
You grow up.
You learn.
Like, come on. Like,
You learn yourself, you learn your partner, and that's the beauty of a healthy relationship. You know, you guys have to learn each other to make sure you guys don't upset each other and respect each other at all times. And that's just beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So I remember when like Michelle Obama said like I had 10 bad years with Barack Obama, but like 20 great ones. So it's definitely gonna be like that in life. You know, I might have a bunch of bad years with my husband, and in the future, it might be the most perfect from here on out. From here on out. So
Absolutely.
I just feel like you have to just grow up to understand.
Absolutely.
That's just what it is. You have to understand. You have to understand that sometimes there might be a time where I cannot clean myself, and he helped me. You know, that's my bad time, and that you have to understand that maybe he might have a bad time where he's just so done with everything, and you have to be his mentor and his go-to person, you know? And that's just the beauty of a relationship. That is the beauty of a relationship, that no matter what you're going through, y'all stick together. So that's the most perfect ending.
I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel.
And then you can also look back and laugh about the
Yeah.
bad days that you guys went through and the petty argument you guys had.
The child
what?
stuff.
Was we arguing with that? But they sort of wondered, like, what was my state of mind in back then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But life is about evolving. Make sure you're evolving in every aspect of life.
Yeah.
Don't just stay stuck. Just evolve, man. It's beauty in evolvement in a good way. You can evolve in a negative way too. So
Don't
that's
do that.
it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But guys, that's it for today. Welcome to a deeper insight of our marriage. Stay tuned for more video and leave us some ideas. Drop some topic or video ideas you would like for us to talk about or do on this channel. Go ahead.
Right. You would like us to talk about, and if we have the experience in the topics, we'll tell you.
Absolutely.
If we do. And that's it. No
Yes.
judging.
No judging at all. Drop all your comment, talk, all you have to talk. Because we're going to grow with you guys as well. So we might not get along in the first year, but guess what? We're going to get along because we're going to make this work. You know, we're going to sit and we're going to fix this. So don't unsubscribe if something bother you. Let us know so we can fix and talk about it, you know. And that's it for today, guys. And stay tuned for our podcast that's coming. We're working on it because sometimes I just want to talk, you know. And it's coming. We love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Want you to like, share,
Subscribe.
and see you guys soon. Peace out.